Cus D'Amato was a boxing trainer that trained plenty of boxers, including the great Mike Tyson. He's somebody that, just listening to him, I really wish that I could have met him and just had a conversation with him, just to pick his brain and see what kind of wisdom he had, so on and so forth. Maybe even train me as a boxer. I'm saying, I get in there, do my thing, you know, maybe I'll be a fourth of Mike Tyson skill level. No, an eighth. I can't compare myself to one of the greats now. Hold on. So I just wanted to react to this particular video. It's very interesting. I love the whole emotional stuff and psychology and all this other stuff. So this is just up my alley, and hopefully y'all like it. We'll see what happens. This is a passion thing for me. So let's check it out.
To me, fear is the greatest obstacle to learning. And unless one understands fear, he can never learn as quickly as he should. And what I have done by having an understanding of fear and talking to the fighters about it, what I have done is cut the learning time, maybe as much as a half, sometimes more, depending on the individual. Now fear, may I mention that? Fear is like fire. If you learn to control it, you can make it work for you. If you let it get out of control, it can destroy you and everything around you. Or like a snowball on a hill. A snowball on a hill, you can pick it up and do whatever you want with it. But let that snowball roll down the hill, it gets so large, if you try to stop it at that point, it'll crush you.
So personally, I've experienced both sides of this, where on one end, fear can consume you, right? It takes over everything. You get stuck in your position. You don't want to move. You don't want to do anything. It's more of a fright, I believe. I think it's fight. No, it's flight, I think. I don't know. But you just get consumed so much by it that it puts you in sort of a stagnant or unstable energy or mindset, right? So if your mindset is unstable, then you're not going to have as much control over your actions. But at the same time, I've also been on the positive side of controlling fear and using it to, heighten up your senses a little bit. You kind of pick up on things, you can react faster, stuff like that. It really just, it's such a useful yet annoying thing that we have as human beings, to have that fear within us. But the fear is just something that, if we take control of it, can actually help us in a lot of different situations. So just cuss, man.
So fear is like that. We've learned to understand fear. Most people think of fear as something to be ashamed of, something to be really embarrassed about. But I teach these boys that fear is a normal, healthy thing. I often ask them, who is your best friend? Well, they try to name individuals. I tell them, no, your best friend is fear. Fear lends sharpness to a person. Fear makes you keen and sharp. Without fear, as I said, the things would happen and be too late for you to do anything about it. I also take these boys to step by step as to how they're going to do what they're going to do eventually. When they come to the gym, I have to give them the talk about fear, and I tell them fear is their best friend. That many kids don't even know. I tell them, do you know the difference between being afraid and being yellow, or the difference between a hero and a coward? Well, they give me answers, but they weren't accurate. And I tell them there's no difference between a hero and a coward at all. It's how they feel, but it's what they do that makes the difference. That's what makes the difference between a hero and a coward. Now, the people who watch you do what you do, judge you on what you do, not how you feel. If you go out there and you do what you do, and you do it in what people call an heroic manner, they think of you as a hero. And if you do things that a person does that's often referred to as cowardly or whatever, they think of you in that way. But the hero and the coward feels exactly the same. You have to have the discipline to do what a hero does and to keep yourself from doing what the coward does.
Man, yeah. It's pretty much how you use that fear, how well you are developed to push through it, and just kind of take on whatever that particular task is. Now, the fear may be losing. Fear may be failure. It may be a number of different things. But it's just like, what do you do with that fear? How are you using that dark energy to bring about something more positive, to bring about a positive outcome? Because that's kind of what it's for, right? It's about letting your body know, like, yo, something going on. I need to react. I need to do this. And it's just giving you that energy, and then you just have to build yourself up and push forward in whatever the best direction is. So it's awesome. Yeah, Cuss is somebody that I really wish I could have met, just to pick his brain, train me or whatever. I honestly, one thing, because I want to say that Cuss pretty much saw Mike Tyson and knew that he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew that Mike Tyson had it in him to be great. And that would be one of the questions that I would ask him. Like, how did you know? Like, what did you see in him that told you he was going to be one of the greatest boxers of all time? That would be the absolute number one question that I would ask him. Like, how did you know? Yeah, if you got any thoughts on it, feel free to express yourself by the many means available on this page. If you want to support, subscribe for free, like for free, comment, share for free, or donate in the description. Should be some affiliate links, and at some point my book pre-order is going to be in there, so check that out. And yeah, y'all have a good one.